another. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shayna Humphreys.
And I'm Terrence Friday. Tonight, the suspect's mother is also under arrest because investigators say she provided the knife used in that attack. CBS News Detroit's Julia Avan is live to tell us where the investigation stands and what we know so far about the victim. Julia?
Well, Terrence and Shayna, last we heard the victim is in critical condition, but a mother and their child are in police custody tonight after allegedly carrying out this attack.
If the parent gave that child that knife to go do that, she need to be locked up.
That's the sentiment from people who live near Compers Elementary Middle School. On Wednesday, police say a mother allegedly gave her child a knife. And that child attacked another student. Its behavior, Charles York says, is not normal. He says he attended the school years ago and now lives half a block away.
That school is pretty much quiet. Don't be no trouble or nothing like that. You know, the parents pick their kids up every day.
Outside the school, we saw signs warning guests that security may search their belongings before entering the school. School administrators say the metal detector went off when the mother in custody entered the building, but the guard did not check her.
That's kind of shocking, just, for a kid to get stabbed at the school.
Officials say they removed the security guard from the school pending an investigation. The school will be closed Thursday to make sure the building is secure, and a parent meeting will be held on Thursday to go over what happened. School officials say they are unaware of any other students targeted in the attack.
When you hear about something like that, it's terrible.
Now, as for the security guard that allegedly could have prevented this attack, they have been removed from the position and could be terminated as this investigation continues. In Detroit, Julia Avant, CBS News.
Okay, shalom, kwam yasha Allah, kol Elohim Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chahakwadash. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the Akim and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf just coming at you with another quick lesson. And just praying that, it's edifying by the Spirit. And again, it's Eve, man. This is some Eve shit. She done slipped off to, like in middle school. Okay, I remember growing up, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in some pretty rough times, you know what I'm saying? Where, you had known how to defend yourself, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want nobody just bullying you and shit like that. That's the era that we grew up in. But, she went to the school, slipped past the security guard, metal detectors go off, and that show you too, just the type of situation that Jake is in, those curses that we're under, that you even need security and metal detectors at a school. You see what I'm saying? With children. This is middle school. I think middle school goes up to what is that, like 12-year-old? They had them in around that age, possibly. I can't see no, but then again, shit, I can. Younger than that, but for you to take a knife to the school for your child to stab up another child is crazy as hell. And I'm willing to bet you it's a young Eve. I haven't seen too much on her yet. I might be able to pull up a little bit more information. I seen this story. I think it happened yesterday, maybe. But this is just crazy shit, because let me get this quick scripture, because this is a scripture that came to mind. Proverbs 14:1, it says, "Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her own hands." Now that goes, a couple of different ways, but here you go, you got a parent that's not thinking about the welfare of her child when her child does some shit like this. Like, you wasn't thinking, like, if your kid stabbed another fucking kid in the school, that's gonna be problems for you, bitch. Even if she had not took the knife to the school, but you got all the problems. You got all the fucking problems now. Like, first off, you're not gonna get that child back. If the daddy is somewhat in the life, because who knows, it could be a father. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty much trying to fight to get his fucking child, trying to fight to get visitation rights and shit like that, paying child support and all kinds of shit. And this bitch putting, you know, this got to be a crazy bitch. You know, this one of them crazy baby mamas. Gots to be. Ain't no way around that. Gots to be one of them crazy ass baby mamas. You go to the school, give your child a knife. So now you know, of course, you had to coerce them. You had to have told them what to do with the fucking knife. And then, you know, a lot of the time, see, and you know, it's got to be all kinds of ill treatment in the home. Because that child was probably so fucking scared that once they got home, if they didn't do what this bitch said, they was going to get fucked up themselves. Probably abuse like crazy, man, in that household, man. It can't be nothing but abuse when you got somebody that fucking stupid, man, in control of a household. And this is why we say it all the time. And the apostles say, stay away from the N-Dub, man. Stay away from the gremlins, man. The monsters. Raising little fucking monsters, bro. Probably with a little argument over some bullshit. Some social media bullshit. You know, I remember we was, you know, around that age, like, shit, man, you fussed. You know what I'm saying? You get into a little fisticuffs here and there, but it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? But these days, these motherfuckers will, I'm surprised the bitch ain't get a motherfucker a gun. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Here you go, you got motherfucking Edomites shooting up schools, and your doofy ass, you don't even think about your community. You don't even think to yourself, you know what, this is going to be on the news. This is gonna affect my community. This is gonna affect my people. This is gonna make our people look bad. That bitch didn't give a, this bitch didn't even care about her own child. Come on, bro. Anyway, this one comes to mind too. I don't want to keep this long. I'm just looking at this shit like, you doofy bitch. You deserve to be under the jail. And again, you're not gonna get custody of this child back. If you do, I can't see it before the Lord comes. That's for damn sure. They're going to put you through all kinds of shit. And that's if you get out of jail. Ain't no telling how much time they're about to give you, doofy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're an accomplice to the crime. As a matter of fact, you are the main part of the crime because you're the adult in the situation. If they come to find out if a CPS or anybody been sent to that house before, which they more than likely have, complaints about your doofy ass, they're gonna see that kid. They you know, if anything, gonna get juvenile. They're gonna throw that. As a matter of fact, they asses will be in there when the Lord comes. Fuck around, because this kid is in critical condition. So if this child dies, then it's really a done deal. And this doofy bitch didn't even think about that. Like, you really seriously went to a school. This is not even high school. This is not, you know, because high schoolers, you know, that's a whole nother little situation. But these middle schoolers, they ain't no different. They pretty much about like high schoolers anyway. Because this could have been some 8th graders that was probably about to go to high school anyway. And these little bitches is, and Salaki for the language, but I'm calling it like it is. These little bitches is crazy. Straight the fuck up. I'm just calling it like it is, man. This Detroit. In Chicago and wherever the fuck else Jake is situated at, you know, these little motherfuckers is crazy, man. I'm just being plain about it. And this is the reason why the Lord is gonna scrape 2/3 of our people, man. Wicked ass Eve, man. But let me get this one real quick. What is that? Lamentations 4, verse 3. Yeah, let's start there. Lamentations 4 and 3, it says, even the sea monster draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. Because that's cruelty. That's really cruelty to the child, that you would even set them up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have thought that, you know, all right, well, fuck it. I'm taking my child out of school for the day. Whatever. Going to the principal's office, you know, speaking to the principal about possibly bullying or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. This bitch slips through the school and gives her child a knife, and now another child is in critical condition. Now the damn security guard gonna get fired. And you know what? Everybody that's coming into that motherfucker with a bag from now on gonna get checked. Now you're gonna need extra security, because it's gonna hold things up. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna need a whole long line of security, like it's the fucking airport, to check everybody's fucking bags because of this doofy bitch. Come on, bro. Verse 4, Lamentations 4 and 4. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth. For the thirst, the young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. Verse 5. They say, let us go into the house of the Lord. Let us enter into his courts. But that was the point right there that I wanted to get with that one. But it's a precept in Job. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, it's Job 39. Let me just jump down. Because Eve don't have no wisdom like that. This bitch is crazy as hell. This is why the apostles tell us, man, you know, at all costs. And get mad when you're talking about the white woman. Yeah, get you a fucking white woman before you deal with a doofy bitch like this. You know? Crazy, bro. Job 39:13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, and that the wild beast may break them. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. See? That's some real hardened shit, man. That's some, you know, that shit is retarded. You know, but and at the same time, two birds with one stone. Probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because at the same time, too, I had to mention that, hey, if the mama is really doing shit like that, then you know the fucking kid, that bitch, you know the kid's rotten. You know, let's just be honest on that there too. That's just me speaking as a man. If this woman is, if she, and I'm willing to bet you she's probably some little young ass Eve. Let me see, man. Salakia, bear with me here. Let me see if I can even find some info. Okay, so Salakia, no other information as of yet, man. They're not giving no name out yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll pop up soon. It'll pop up soon. You know, they're gonna show you. They're you know, more likely they're not gonna show you the picture of the child, but they're definitely gonna throw a fucking mugshot of this bitch up soon. So I may have to keep you posted on that, but let's just be honest here, man. This is you know, flood behavior. This is last days prophecy behavior, man. This is how you know that we're pretty much about out of here. Matter of fact, I can end out with this because these are some of the things that the Lord spoke of, or let me see here, some of the things that was spoken of that would be happening in the last days. You know, in the end of this run that we're on right here, man, because it's about over with. Okay, so this is 2 Timothy 3 in chapter 1. Salakia. Chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, which this motherfucker probably was, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. You had to be without natural affection to do your child like that. I mean, you set them up for a real fall. Like, what did you think was going to come out of that? Like, what is this bitch gonna do? I didn't think she was gonna go through with it. I didn't think that you know, they were gonna you know, actually use the knife. Like, they not trying to hear that shit. Like, what the fuck did you think? But that's without natural affection. To treat your that's child abuse, man, at the most harshest degree. You ask me. That's worse than you beating the shit out of them. You done set them up to go to juvenile, and possibly, and again, like I said, if this other child dies, that's a done deal. It's a done deal. Okay, but it says without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce. Yep, and that word incontinent, it goes into self-control, man. No self-control. Like, you didn't think you had all the time in the world to think. So what, I'm assuming that the fucking the kid fucking called the mama and said some shit. Yeah, up here picking on me. This bitch. Who ain't no telling. Because you know these women treat their fucking children like their fucking best friends. Give me a minute, I'll be up there. You know. Because how did you know anything was going down to the point where, you know, you had to bring a knife? So she had to have, you know, text her or called her and all that other shit. That's the reason why they want to take these damn cell phones out of these motherfuckers' hands too while they're at these schools. But they you know, they kind of stopped it because all these damn school shootings. They figured, you know, if the kid, you know, parents was coming up against it because, no, I want my child to have a phone in case one of these little motherfuckers run up in here and start shooting. So they clipped that, right? But it says, verse 3 from the top again, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce. Despisers of those that are good. Like, you had to be fierce, bro. Fierce. And when you see these man, look, oh shit, fuck. These motherfuckers is not safe to be around. I'm get in and get out. That's the apostles' rule. Go and get what you gotta get and get the fuck on out of the Walmart, Target, gas station, wherever the fuck you at. Run on in, get your shit, and get the fuck on, because you never know when these little motherfuckers is around. Because they're wild as hell. Jake is done, man. Jake is really in flood behavior right now, man. This whole planet is really, but these Eve, she ain't lost her goddamn mind these days. But anyway, that was the point right there. I just wanted to touch on this for a second, because I seen this yesterday and I'm like, God damn, and I'm looking for the mugshot. It's gonna probably be some fucked up looking ass Eve in a mugshot with a blonde wig. One of them eyelashes gone. And she done been crying all damn night because they done threw her ass on a cell. Probably already got a rap sheet. Other kids is probably, because I'm willing to bet you she probably got more than just that one kid. Probably a couple of baby daddies. You done set your child up to go to fucking juvie because they not letting her out. They not, come on, bro. That type of shit, a kid in critical, you done stabbed a kid. Get the fuck out of here. You damn sure not going back to school. What, you think it's just going to blow over? They're going to give you an opportunity to just, enroll back in school. You're suspended for the year. No, ain't going to be none of that shit. Your ass is going straight to and juvie here is, well, juvie anywhere is fucked up, but, it's been all kinds of lawsuits and stuff like that on these institutions when it comes to these badass kids where they've been fucking these kids over, but, hey, you setting yourself up for it, and then this parent, you really just set the child up to just super duper fail, man. It's a done deal, man. It's a done deal. Like, god damn, Eve, you that goddamn stupid. But this right here, this is the perfect example of how fucking stupid Eve is. This is what you're dealing with. The rage of this bitch. Look at the videos that you see on Eve. Eve be out here wilding the fuck out, man. And then when you see these little YNs, they raised by these black women. Come on, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna end out there, man. This shit is fucking retarded. Anyway, we'll see if a mugshot pop up by tomorrow. I want to see. I can't wait to see, because I already know it's gonna be more likely some morbidly obese black woman. With a blonde ass hairdo. Eyelashes, one eyelash gone, crusty ass, blunt lips. Let me stop it, man. Lock you, man. With that, shalom.